Alright, what's up guys? I'm back here with part 2 to the black market weapon review. Today it's going to be about the Carver, that melee weapon. So I'm going to start off with my initial reaction when I first got it. I was pretty disappointed actually, because I wanted something like the baseball bat or the Fury song. And I got this from the season pass. The 10 rare supply drops that you get 10 rare supply drops and a weapon bribe. I got this one from the supply drops. So, I mean, it's better than nothing, but I was still pretty disappointed. But, you know, it's whatever. So I got this and decided to use it in-game. And, like, obviously it's, like, the same as a combat knife and everything. There's no really difference with that. But, excuse me, but like the look of the knife looks fairly similar to the combat knife. The twirl's pretty cool, but like, I don't know, I just didn't feel that this particular melee weapon was very special. I mean, it looked, like I said, extremely similar to the combat knife, maybe just a little bit wider and has like a different tip. But what I did with it is I put a paint job on it. I got like a black and white, or a red and white, I think is what you're seeing in this gameplay. So that's what I did with it, because I'm not gonna go through and try to get gold for this weapon or something, just because I didn't feel the need to do it. I just thought it was kind of pointless. But, you know, it's whatever. So, let me tell you about what I like about it and what I don't like. Let's start out with what I like about it. So, one thing I kind of like about it is the twirl. It's not, because each melee weapon has its own animation and its own, like, little aspects. This little thing I thought wasn't, like, the best little animation, but it definitely wasn't the worst. So, I mean, like, he just kind of twirls it in his hand. There's nothing too amazing, but it's not too bad, you know? So, another thing that I liked about it was how easy it is to do a paint job on it. I just did a super simple red and white one on both sides, which is extremely easy. It took me like 5 minutes. Not too hard at all, but what you can do is you can, if you were to write like a message on there with your paint job, so when your specialist is holding it, it's super easy to do because you got a big area to write it on. And sometimes even people in game will be able to see it, and it'll be fairly easy to recognize, easy to read if you have letters on there or words. So that's good. Nothing really too else amazing with it. I mean, like I said, it's the same thing as a combat knife. No farther melee range, no faster melee speed. Kind of the same thing, pretty much. Just looks different. Now, on to the things I did not like about it. The look of the weapon, or of this knife. To me, this is my opinion, I do not like the way it looks. It looks just like the combat knife, as I've said before. It's like a square combat knife. It doesn't look very good. I mean, yeah, like you could put a paint job on it, but there's not, it's just, I feel like they didn't put enough effort into it. The animation isn't bad, like I said earlier, but it's not good. They could have improved it a little bit more. I mean, all he does is twirl it. They could have been a little bit more creative and done something else. I mean, they have other things to focus on down there at Activision or Treyarch or whatever. But, I don't know, I just thought they could have put a little bit more time into this weapon. And then, the last thing I don't like about it is how big it is. I know, I kind of made that a pro, but I just don't like it. It's like a small knife, but it's big at the same time, so. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I'll be coming at you guys next week with another video I won't be able to post, so see ya!